Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here with Amy. I wanted to try a new series called Aimy Reads to just read any kind of comic, at least the first chapter or two. If the first chapter is long, then just the first one, and see if you guys like it and if you guys want me to keep reading it as a live stream or keep reading it as videos like this. Just let me know. I just want everyone to have fun with new stories and to discover new gems of stories that are hidden, or just popular stories like the one that we're going to read now, which is Genshin Impact's comic. Which, those of you that don't know what Genshin Impact is, it's an RPG open world game, free to play, that has become popular during this past year, and it's still popular, and we are going to read what happens before you get immersed into the story of the video game, so we can learn more about the video game's characters and what their lives were before that encounter with the protagonist of the video game. So let's get on with chapter 1 and hope you guys like it. So this comic is on Webtoon as well as on the official MiHoYo page, but it is in the form of a manga, which that means that it's read from right to left and from up downwards. So let's start reading it, and I'll be reacting throughout the chapter as well. This will be a chill read through, nothing too professional, but nevertheless it will still be fun. Did I wake you up? Sorry. I hope you ate some herbs today. Go back to sleep. I'll be back with more herbs tomorrow. Ooh, she has some chains. She's looking at that. Oh. Kneel in penitence and offer a silent prayer. Vanessa. Lind, you should stay in the house. Look, Vanessa, it seems closer than before. Huh? Celestia, abode of the gods. It does seem close today. Dragons? But you should head back to the house, Lind. The gods will be pleased with your recovery. Oh, Vanessa, will the gods grant you victory in battle if they're pleased? Can you choose not to go? I must fight for Lind and everyone. Okay. As for you, Lind, I'll be really pleased if you go back to sleep. Swoosh. And who is that? I wonder who it is. How long have I slept? I can't go to Mondstadt. Crown of the North. In the very beginning, Archon of the Winds, Barbados, scattered the snow, clove the mountains, and sowed the grains, allowing his wandering kin to live off the bounties of this land. The Wind Archon then imparted his wisdom to the people. They brewed wine, built windmills, and wove the flying wings. He then set aside special festivals and celebrations to give his people joy after days of hard work. Pleased with what he had achieved, the god then took his lyre and set off for the wilderness. But all that took place thousands of years ago. Mondstadt is now ruled by powerful magnates, led by Lord Lawrence. The nobles own vast amounts of wealth and power, which they then use to enslave the people. The holy days at Barbados set aside for the common folk are now exclusive privileges of the rich and corrupt. But the city also faces external threats. Ursa the Drake has attacked Mondstadt for many years. The magnates know they're safe as they own the means to appease the evil dragon. But recently, the dragon and its demonic minions had become rather active. So as usual, Lord Lawrence and his magnates came up with a plan. Mondstadt, South Plaza Commercial District. Oh, who's that? Who's that? With the lyre. And that will be 5 silvers for the bard. Aww. Since silver is rare, this song for the square doth fetch 100 apples grown with loving care. Hey! Just one? No, that's worth 10 coins. But I'll offer you a 1 coin discount for that fine tune, Master Bard. A picky audience, one must admit. Another tune, then, to make you submit. Oh, let's sing. How can one sing songs of pleasure in the lands of gnashing teeth? The gods were gone and left no treasure except for cards of fashion grief. This fine song's lack rules for measure, and no dreams do the folks believe. In trepidation the wind still sings. Fear not the darkness that evil brings. Feel on your skin the breaths of spring, herald of freedom and the bane of kings. Oh, all the kids. Doth this please you? Despite a complaint or two. Another song, please. Fine work, I must admit. Since you please my little girl, I suppose I can part with an apple. Wise choice, but make it a few. Don't push it. Lad, I know you're not from these parts. Word of advice, not everyone here is as friendly as I. Choosing apples to collect my due. One can hardly find any honest folks left. What do you mean? What happened to the city? Nothing much, Master Bard. Everyone's gone, deathly quiet. The city... Oh, make no mistake, they will keep it this way. The city is in peace, just as the Lord and his magnates want it to be. But since you asked what is happening to the city... Ludi Harpastum will be held at the Heights today. What? Did you just say Ludi Harpastum? A most famous festival for girls and boys, known for having 15 days of games and joy. Ludi Harpastum is a carnival of songs, wine, and flight. The champion of the games will then choose a young maid. At the climax of the festival, the maid will throw the harpastum into the crowd. The lucky lad who picks it up will be richly rewarded and receive 1 year's worth of good fortune. And after all that, we all get to join a night-long feast. Oh, that was Venti. With bards singing of wondrous times when the world was at peace. Feast, huh? They'd recognize my skills. Hold on, lad! So why do we dally? At the Ludi shall we rally? It's time to party! If you insist on going to this Ludi, then listen well. Do not touch that ball! Huh? The festival is not meant for us small folks. The magnates will not take you, like you taking part in their joy. I hear and heed your advice, dealer of apples. But if you think yourself a gentle soul, then my rhymes can best those of Barbados. Do as you wish, lad. The roosters. It's been a while since any tongue dared to grace the songs of the wind. I wonder why. Guess the harp has passed him this year. The young Lord Lawrence will be getting it again for the 5th time. The spoiled lordling is such a pig. He's been taking what he fancies, and now he's after the girls as well. Hush! What happens to the girl? Huh? You're not from these parts. No, sir. The old tradition here where the champion chooses the maid to toss the harp past him. Right. Those traditions are over. Young Barca Lawrence, son of the city lord, canceled the games. He now chooses a girl to his liking and gets the harp past him himself. That's not the end of it. After the feast, he'll take that poor lass home and... Barca Lawrence, son of the city lord. Oh gosh, rotten scoundrels. This tower looks pretty new. Statue's still here. I suppose it's safer to have a girl toss the ball from up there. Crowds can get pretty wild at times. Oh, there's the girl. Here she is! Huh? Oh, she looks frightened. Ooh. Bloop. Oh gosh. Nobody's picking the ball. Up the ball, all right. The apple dealer told me this lootie is not meant for the people. This fat lord must be Bark the Lordling. Your reign of greed ends here, porkling. Huh? How dare you? That's my ball, you foul peasant! I can't find your name on this ball. The spake the rules ancient and clear. The one picks up the ball deserves the prize and some beer. Bling. Who the hell are you to talk to me about rules? I'm Venti the Bard, traveler, musician, and rhyming star. Venti! I love him. Poof, just a beggar with songs. Hand the ball over and I'll consider forgiving your slights. Mighty gaze of ignore. Foul villain! Do you know who I am? I'm Barca Lawrence. I'm heir to the most powerful dynasty of Mondstadt. We are the city's divine and stalwart defenders against Ursa the Drake. Wow. Games are meant to be played by the rules, but perhaps you missed that while sleeping through school. Impressed I may be, this ball belongs to me. Vile knave! Get him! Whoa! Arrest this foreign knave! Don't let him get away with this! I need to get away from the crowds. Ugh! Oh. Ugh. Did I just run into a brick wall? Huh? A flame touched Muraton? Here? Shackles. Chains and shackles. You alright? Good lady, your heart is stone. Lucky for me, I didn't break any bones. Hold it right there! Take cover. Oh, she's strong. You don't mess with her. Lion's tooth. I don't know what that says. Curses. People say the lion's tooth has never tasted defeat in the arena. These savage slaves are quick to anger. Step aside if you know what's good for you, slave. I know you speak our tongue. Obey the lord of the city and hand over that cur. All right, I'm leaving. You'll be sorry. Stare of death. Fighting stance. Oh, ding ding. He's not there anymore. Time to make an artful escape. Sister Vanessa! You're back! Here are your herbs. Here's apples! Huh? Listen, people. Oh, they're all there. That is all. I now leave Lynn to your care. Stop right there, slave! I told you that you'll be sorry, right? I got my lord father to buy you and your clan. You belong to the House of Lawrence now. Oh, this was an amazing chapter. Like, oh my gosh. And that's the end of the first chapter. As we see, Venti is there, for the ones that know Venti, and we are introduced to Vanessa, which we have heard of her in the game before, but we knew nothing of her story. So this is really interesting. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this sort of thing as a live stream, or if you want me to read other comics. Please comment below which other comics you want me to read in this sort of video like this, and just let me know what you think of everything. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next video.